Welcome to another virtual adult improv show with the LA Connection players. I'm Ken Sco, the founder and owner of the LA Connection. You know, we're going into our 50th year of dishing out fine comedy improv. We have a theater in Burbank, and we also been online now for about 6 years. We almost have 600 online shows, both short and long form. Tonight's long form, let's introduce the cast. Starting with Steven, brand new first show.
Hello, folks. Enjoyed the show.
Roger.
Hope you enjoy the show.
Roberta.
Hi there. Have fun.
Lindsay.
Hey, everyone. Thanks for joining.
Alyssa, but she's playing Regina tonight.
Hey, glad you're here.
Rashida playing Spicy Brown tonight.
Hey, y'all.
And Bobby is playing Bobby.
Thanks for watching.
Was that a rabbit or a peace sign, Bobby? Okay, well, you guys can all minimize yourself for a second. Okay, so I mentioned it was a long-form game. Today, it's the second showing of Cheaters. We did it on Sunday with our 5 p.m. team. Now our Tuesday 5 p.m. team is doing it. It's not like the show on TV, Cheaters, but it does deal with cheaters. So that is the same. So I have a detective who works for the show, and we have people who've called the show, and we invite them to come on the show, and then we try and see if our detective can find out if their fears are true, that their husband or their wife is having an affair. So right now we're going to bring out the detective, we're going to bring out the wife and her best friend. I'd like to thank you all for being on the show, Cheaters. Now, Lindsay is our detective on the show. She has been working for the show this season, and she's very capable of being able to help you guys. Now, I understand we got a phone call. My notes say it was from you, Roberta, and you wanted to bring your best friend, Regina, here with you because both of you think that your husband, Roger, is having an affair. And so before I have you talk about this for a second, I'm going to just throw a couple things out to you so that, you know, you can maybe throw this out to help the detective as well. Okay? Because in the next hour, we're going to find out if your fears are true. Now, does your husband have different hours now? Is he colder to you? Does he make any advances anymore romantically to you? Does he offer to date you or take you out anywhere? Does he smell different sometimes when he comes home? And, you know, any behavioral things that both of you can say, because I know, Regina, you live in the neighborhood and you're over at the house quite a bit as well. So let's let Roberta, please, first, you called us, talk about why you called us, why you think Roger's having an affair.
Well, first of all, he stopped coming to church with me on Sundays. And every Tuesday we had our Bible reading. Mm-hmm. Thursdays was our bake sale. Mm-hmm. And twice a month was our, how do I say it, intimacy night. Mm-hmm. And he, Regina knows all about that. Mm-hmm. And he stopped doing that suddenly. He stopped wanting that. And he stopped all the activities. And I've been going with Regina. She's been escorting me to the bake night, the Bible reading night, to church on Sundays. Roger's nowhere to be found.
Now, you say you stopped having intimacy. You do twice a month. How many, was this just this last month, or has this been going on for how many months?
Oh, well, I must have been telling my dear friend Bobby, who's wonderful to me, a shoulder to cry on, about what, Regina, maybe 2-3 months I've been leaning on him at Bible reading on, and he's been just comforting me. So it must be 3 months, I would say.
3 months. Okay, when you say Bobby, who's Bobby?
Oh, he's a lovely, lovely friend. He is. And even though, you know, he might, I don't know, he might have, which is not very good, tattoos. Oh, God forgive him. He might have a tattoo or so, but he's still very lovely.
Okay, well, let's get back to Roger again. So Why do you think he's having an affair other than the intimacy? You've given us really no reason other than he's not going to your church things anymore.
Well, he's disappeared, and then he came home with some weird piercing, which I noticed because not because we were intimate, because he was in the shower one day, and I happened to just not know, and I went in there, and I went, oh, oh, oh. He had a very strange positioned piercing.
You're talking about in his genital area?
Oh, I can't. I
Well, you inferred that, so I just want to know. We need to know.
cannot speak of
Can you
that.
show us with your hands? Can you show us with your hands?
Okay. All right. Let's go to Regina before I let the detective question you guys. Regina, so why do you think Roger's having an affair? Has he given you any signs that this is happening?
Not Roger himself, but I am a part-time pet psychologist and psychic, and their dog has been telling me so many things recently that I honestly don't know if I should.
Hold on a second. You're saying you can read dogs' thoughts? You can.
Absolutely, I can speak to them. Yes, telepathically,
You're psychic to dogs.
spiritually. Absolutely, yes. I specialize in it. I'm paid very well for it, but only on a part-time basis. And their dog Snitsy, Snitsy has just been on the fritz and telling me things like, "Oh, Roger's definitely having an affair."
Okay.
Oh my gosh,
so you
my
guys so
dad
far are
was
just
here.
basing this affair on your psychic ability to
gift from
understand a dog?
Jesus.
I'm gifted.
gift. No,
I
she
have
has a
great
true
reviews
gift.
on Yelp.
Okay.
It's a true gift from God.
Truly,
The animals speak to her.
they do.
Not just the dog. Tell her about the bird too.
Oh my gosh, the birds. Yeah, the birds saw him leave the other night and not come back for like another, hour? He said he was going to the store. Who's at the store for a whole hour? I just thought, oh, he must be
Okay.
cheating.
And what was
All
he going for? He was going for biscuits or something
Yeah.
like that. Little biscuits at the Wawa, and he never came back.
No biscuits either.
Let me
Yes.
let the detective. I'm not getting too much from both of you right now. I don't know.
I feel like we're doing so much.
I
Well,
feel like he's
you've given
doing
me
a
no
lot.
indication
Yeah.
that he's having an affair, but that's okay. Let's let our detective dig in.
Regina, how old is this Snitsy? Can you spell Snitsy for me, please?
Snitsy? Yes. It's Snittzzy.
Okay. And how old is Snitsy?
Snitzy's about 8.5. Is that right, Roberta? It's about when we got her.
Yeah.
Yes.
Both your dogs? You guys
No, I'm just
share them. We
You said
share.
we. You said we.
Yes, Regina and I share Schnitzy. We share our dear dog because Roger does not like animals, which is another bad sign from God. It's been a bad sign. 8 years ago, it's been a very bad sign to me. The
Has
dog
that-
barks at him.
Has Snitsy always been a snitch?
Honestly, that is possible. That is possible. We've been working on gossip in our sessions because that is sin. But yes, I will say that she has had a lot of negative things to say about other dogs in the neighborhood.
Does
And our
she
neighbor Carla, she really does
have
not like
anything
Carla.
negative to say about Roberta or just Roger?
Not that I've heard or interpreted spiritually. No, I would say no.
Roberta, what led to this weird piercing? You don't like tattoos, but are you fine with piercings?
Oh no, I knew nothing of this. I mean, my dear friend Bobby, if he has a tattoo, that would be okay. That's just a little paint on the body, but to put a hole in your body, I don't think the Lord wants that.
And you've never been around this piercing or hole?
Oh no, never. No. Regina, you've known me forever.
No, lobes only. Otherwise, it's unholy.
Yes,
Mhm.
just the lobes.
Let me ask you something. So you said intimacy stopped 3 months ago. How long was this piercing?
It was. Oh, you know what? Oh my goodness!
There's
It
the
was
reason you're not
about
having
the
intimacy.
time.
Yeah. Sounds like maybe you don't want the intimacy now.
No,
I
Because
didn't
of the
touch
piercing.
that. I
I
mean,
didn't put two and two together. It was around that time, and that's when he stopped going with me to all the church functions and our readings, and he stopped joining us, and the dog started really talking then.
Snitsy. Oh.
Yes.
Any other follow-up questions, Detective?
What do you bake, Roberta, for this said bake sale that you do?
Oh, I make muffins. My muffins are delicious. That's another thing. Roger stopped eating my muffins. He said he no
Stopped
longer
eating.
liked my muffins.
When did he stop eating your muffin?
I'd say it was about 3 months. And, oh, I just realized this. Remember, Regina, I told you he found a long black hair in the muffin?
I do.
You
I
see?
do remember this.
I took my hair back.
No black hair.
Who has? She has short black hair. Where did this long black hair come from in my muffin?
Well,
you
you
guys-
made the muffin, so why are you blaming him for the long black hair?
Because he
Maybe the
was
black hair
biting
came from
it. He was
His what?
biting the muffin.
We
He was biting
believe it came out of his mouth
Yes.
as he was eating it,
Yes.
entered the muffin, and
so
then
you're
he
saying
pulled it out.
he had a large black hair in his mouth, and then he took a bite
Previously.
of the muffin?
That's what the dog thought too.
What color is Snitzy's fur?
Oh, it's just a cute little kind of grayish little bit of white dots and a tiny little bit of black, but it's very short.
Bit of a wintry mix.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I think we've had enough with you guys. We'll have you guys go to the green room, and then you get some food, and we'll call you back on the show. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
Lovely.
Who booked these people?
I
I mean, I don't even know what they're talking about. A psychic dog and bird?
before I was put on permanent leave from the LAPD, I dealt with some crazy women, but most of them, to be fair, were on drugs, like hard drugs, but they act like they're on drugs, but they're not. Like,
Well, maybe they are, and we don't know that.
but
There's something
that one
very
has
odd about both of those women.
yeah, there's
Yeah.
that Roberta has a crazy look in her left eye. If you watch it, it moves, she's lying. And this whole holy, I don't know. She's talking about muffins.
Right.
She's probably sneaking stuff in those muffins. You don't know. And this Bobby character, I don't like liars.
Bobby's
Liars.
here. Bobby's here because when we had them fill out, their forms and stuff. She put Bobby as a reference and a good friend. So I didn't know if that was a flag, but we're going to get Roger out here right now. Roger is the husband and his best friend, Stephen. So Roger also called the show. This is our detective, Lindsay. She doesn't work for anybody but the show, so she's going to do her best to try and, peel back the onion for you, Roger, and see if your wife is having an affair. We know that Stephen is your best friend, and he was the one who suggested you call the show. And ironically, she called the show too, 2 days before you did, and she thinks you're having an affair, which we'll get into in a second. But let's talk why you think she's having an affair. Give us some reasons. Is she acting different? Is she staying out at different hours? Does she smell different? Does she dress differently now to look better? Take the floor.
Well, she keeps going to her Bible study. She's going there every day. It used to be once a week, but apparently Bible study is all week now. And she keeps talking about this Bobby character, and I don't know who this guy is. I don't even deal with the church anymore because I'm part of a biker gang, and I like to ride motorcycles, and that's how I met Steven. We just ride bikes together. And I'm not interested in her church stuff, but she goes out, does Bible study every day from like 12 to 12. It's like all day long. I don't know how much
that to us.
Bible
That's
there is.
interesting. She said that she only does like 3 days a week.
It's every day. It's every day.
Every day. Okay, that's interesting because she didn't say to us. So, and Lindsay very clearly thought she saw one of her eyes lying. She used to watch Lie to Me, the show on TV, and she's learned a lot. All right, so Roger, she's out all the time. Does she smell different when she comes back, like a men's cologne or, anything that could give you a hint? Because just because she's gone that long doesn't necessarily mean she's having an affair.
She told me that smell was holy water, and I thought water didn't have a smell. Then she told me once it's holy, it has a scent like brute, which is a weird weird.
She said
sin.
that, huh? Really?
Yes.
Never heard that one before. Okay. Have you ever met Bobby? Did you ever go to the church? Obviously, he's at the church.
I've
I don't
been
know
to the
exactly.
church. I've seen him, but I don't really know.
What does
I
he
don't
do
know
there?
much about him. He helps with church things. He reads from the Bible and does the things that they do. I don't know.
Right. But he's not a
really ask.
pastor or a priest or anything. He just
He
runs
helps
some
the
of
pastor, maybe.
Yes,
I
he
don't know.
helps.
He's not the
Okay.
pastor though. He's just some guy that hangs out at the church.
Okay. And how long ago did you meet him? Because you haven't gone for 3 months, so.
I mean, it's about that, I guess. It's been a while.
Mm-hmm. And she talks about him a lot, you said?
All the time. She's talking about how Bobby really interprets these readings from the Bible real well.
Right.
And he just like understands it, all that.
Okay.
I don't understand anything.
Well, you're
about
painting
it.
a pretty interesting picture. This sounds a little bit more real than your wife thinking you're having an affair. So, Stephen, let's bring you in here right now. So, you're obviously the one who convinced him to call. Is it because she's gone all the time? Tell us why you think she's having an affair.
Kent, I gotta believe that this woman is crazy. The things that she's talking about, my buddy here, Roger. No, I think it's totally off base. And you know who you need to talk to really find out how cracked she is the dog whisperer, her friend, the dog whisperer. And yeah, it's just so far fetched. I mean, give me a break. My buddy and I have been riding bikes for what, Roger? A year now?
Yeah, about a year.
Yeah.
That's right.
And I don't know. To me, it's all cracked.
Does the bike riders have to have a tattoo in the genitals to be part of a bike rider?
Well,
like a piercing there?
You don't have to, but it comes with a meaning.
What's the meaning of the piercing?
Well, if it's pierced through his genitals, that means he's not getting enough at home. And yeah. We all got it. You want me to show you?
I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop you right there, sir. I used to work for the LAPD. I did security at the mall after that for Tiffany's. So I'm very, very. I know the biker gangs. Okay, you guys are not Hell's Angels. You're definitely not Hell's Angels. But what I've heard and what I know from fact, that a piercing through the genitals means that you are an easy rider, meaning you're free, you're single, and you're easy. That's what I know. So please stop lying to me right this second.
Well, I'll tell you what, Miss Lindsay. When's the last time you did any biker gang kind of investigation? Because not everything means the same thing. And why would you want to jab something through your genitals to prove that you're an easy rider? I mean, it would just get in the way. It would just get in the way. If you're not getting anything, if he gets his pleasures that way, then hey, so be it.
Roger. I was not born yesterday, sir. And it's not getting in the way. It is for pleasure. So you tell me what you're trying to tell me that I don't know. And I do know. Okay. I know. So let's just set that aside. Can you come clean with me right now? Because I'm not going to listen to another damn thing you say if you don't come truth right now. That's the truth. Roger, you have that look. Roger, it doesn't mean you're not getting anything at home.
Look, my only mistress is the road. Me and Steve and the guys, we like to ride. And, I got a piercing because it was part of the ritual. It was part of being a part of the gang and riding bikes.
You're an easy rider, Roger. You're an easy rider.
No. I'm married, and I've been married this whole time, and I'm not doing anything other than riding my bikes with my friends.
Mm-hmm. How many people are in this gang?
Like 12, 15.
12, 15. That's So like one, like
What do you
know,
call it?
one wife, one mistress. I mean, we can just write random numbers and change them if we want.
I
What do you-
mean, it's sometimes guys come, sometimes guys go.
I
Look,
see, I see.
we don't like to, boss people around. Look, nobody's
What's the
bossing
biker gang?
anybody here.
What's your
We just
biker gang
ride
name?
bikes.
What's your biker? What's the biker name?
We're the Kawasaki ninjas.
Yeah, you look like that. Okay, thank you so much, guys. We'll get back to you. Okay. Thank you. Okay, I don't know what's going on there either. His story at least made more sense in terms of why he thinks she's having an affair if she's gone 12 hours a day, and she always talks about Bobby, who we're going to be bringing on next to talk to him. But what did you take from that?
First of all, that is well-known biker gang knowledge that the piercing, like every biker would know that. So first of all, they're hiding something. The Kawasaki ninjas just started 2 years ago. So this is not a well-known gang, biker gang. And they were basically, they're basically on Reddit. They ride, but they get together. They started like with segways. They really did. That's what they found it on, segways.
Yeah.
And they used to go through the mall that I work at. I used to see them. They weren't stealing anything. They were just going to the food court. So I knew that I just left them alone. I let them have their side of the mall. I took my side, and then they started getting into actual bike riding. But
Right.
I just know that there's something kind of fishy with that. It's,
Yeah, a lot of middle-aged men. That's what
Yeah.
I got from that. Yeah, who are trying to go back to their youth. That's why they're getting the
and a lot of side riders.
piercings. Yeah.
A lot of side riders. They have a lot of like people who bike, and then they have people in the side cart. There's not.
Oh, they have
Not all
sidecars?
12 of them don't have bikes.
That's a little weird.
Yeah.
So they all have sidecars?
Yeah. So there's probably 6 bikes, and the rest are riding.
They're getting older. Maybe they're geriatric. Maybe they,
So I'm thinking
yeah.
they wanted to be cooler with the segways.
I wonder if Roger's the main biker and Steven rides in the sidecar.
I bet you Steven's in the.
Steven's a sidecar man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense now.
He's
Okay,
the
let's
sidecar
bring
man.
Bobby out. We have him backstage. Oh, hi, Bobby. So we understand you're at the church a lot. What do you do there?
I am a lead Bible instructor, and I instruct people on the good word of the Bible. I am also also on the side I do poetry, slam poetry. So Bible.
So sometimes those 12 hours, you're not obviously at the church if you're doing poetry, because, Roberta is gone for 12 hours from 12 to 12. She leaves at noon, I guess, and gets back at midnight, according to Roger. And I would assume that you go out and do open poetry nights.
Yes, yes. Church, lurch, church. I need it. I need it. Oh boy.
That you wrote that one?
Yes.
Yeah. Why are you wearing 2 glasses?
Because, the man wants us to wear only one glass, but I.
Who's the
prefer
man? Who's the man?
Society.
The what? Society?
Society. Yes.
Not God. It's interesting. I would think God would be your man.
Well, God is my man, but I only follow him, but I don't follow society.
Okay.
Man.
Since you lead the Bible study, can you tell us one psalm?
A song?
No, psalm.
Oh, psalm. Yes, I will tell you a psalm.
Okay.
It says, "Thou shalt not cheat on thine husband's wife."
Have you done that? I don't remember that's a psalm. I think that's actually one of the commandments from Moses. I'm not sure how well you know the Bible. You sure you're leading Bible study?
I am, and I have a line outside of people.
Not a line of cocaine.
No, a line of good Samaritans waiting to hear the word from me.
Okay, well, I'll let my detective ask you some questions.
Bobby, you've been with this church for only 3 months. Is that it?
Yes.
Where were you before?
Oh, I was at the Church of Calumet, and then I did poetry there too.
The Church of what? Can you spell it?
You want me to spell it? CALMA. Calumet.
Sounds like a
And-
prison. What tattoos do you have, Bobby? And where are they?
Who mentioned that I might have tattoos?
We're just cutting the BS. We know. Just tell us.
I have one. Well, in certain areas that are protected by the Lord.
So tell me when to stop. Where are they?
Stop.
So I thought. So what?
Whoa.
What-
Wow. Woo.
So how long have you been helping Roberta with her muffins for the bake sale?
Oh, baking. Yes. Roberta, yes, she her husband doesn't appreciate her. So I said, "Let me bake you some muffins."
I heard you just eat her muffins. You don't bake.
Well, I help her mix the dough.
Okay.
Dough, whoa.
So you mean you
Blow.
like to roll around? Is that what you're saying? You like to roll around with her?
Well, I need the dough. I need it.
You're talking money dough or the dough that goes inside a muffin? Because it sounds like, I did look up one thing. I don't know if the detective knows this, but you were a tattoo artist. That's how you make your money, by doing tattoos.
Yes, I don't like to advertise, but yes.
Okay.
Can I ask? Yeah.
Go ahead.
Just one question, because we ask, like, the producers, I guess, come in, they ask you, what's a fun fact about you? And one of the producers handed me a sheet and it said, fun fact, Bobby said he watched Heated Rivalry 10 times. Why is that a fun fact, Bobby?
Heated Rivalry. Well, that's the cooking show, right?
The hockey show.
The hockey show, yes. Oh, yes.
With the two guys.
Yes, I loved it. It was I related, and 10 times is a good way to consume it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you do anything else with your time? Because it seems like you have a lot of time on your hands, is what I was getting at.
Well, that's my business, isn't it? But yes, like I said, I go to the poetry slams and talk about the man.
Yeah, we have a picture of you because we you told us what club you go to do these, and so we actually have a picture that we were able to get, and Roberta is with you at the poetry slam. Why would she be there if she only is supposed to meet you at the church?
Oh, well, I told her I would be doing some inspirational stuff, and if she felt like coming to support, she could. I didn't force her there. She came.
Okay.
Why is she in the picture wearing a sequins low-cut dress?
I told her, she's got to let her hair down sometimes,
I see.
and have fun.
Okay.
Because her husband is, I don't know, he's into some stuff. I want to pray for him, I think.
Okay.
Do you like telling women what to wear, Bobby? Is that a thing that you like doing?
Well, I didn't tell her what to wear. I said, let your hair down.
The receipt we found is that you bought it for her. The outfit that she was wearing.
Yes, it was a suggestion.
Is it
Right.
red because of sin or the devil, or why is it red?
Yes, red because of sin exactly. And I was showing her, this
Yeah.
is the sin and the devil.
Yeah, for such a godly woman, why would she have a open back? You could see her entire back was completely skinned.
Well, skin is not the enemy of the Lord. The enemy of the Lord is adultery.
You keep saying that, Bobby.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you only know the parts of the Bible that have to do with adultery and cheating and affairs. Does any of that? Do you just read that part of the Bible, or?
Well, I counsel people in cheating, and I advise them not to, but I can't force people. People have to live their own lives.
Okay.
There was a tattoo on her back when we saw the open back, shirtless, that said Bobby.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Were you practicing how to do your name on someone else's back?
Yes. She said she wanted a tattoo, and I said, "Oh,
interesting."
Yeah.
She doesn't like tattoos. Okay, thank you, Bobby. I think we've had enough questions with you. We're gonna move on. Thanks, Bobby.
If I may get the detective's number for after this is over. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Rather strange man. Seemed like a lot of lies to me. What do you think?
A lot of lies in when, like, I don't know, it could be a coincidence. He mentioned a lot, like what he was doing before. He didn't really have a really good, where was he 3 months ago? What was he doing? I don't know. He just kind of looks like a little sleazeball.
Yeah. I don't think he didn't know anything about the church. I think that they're using that as the guise to meet. Let's bring out who we think, Miss Brown, I believe is her name. Can you come out? Okay, Spicy. So
how you doing, sugar?
Good. Now we understand you do piercings, and we found out that Roger got a piercing at your shop, and we were able to look over some of the credit card receipts that our detective was able to look at, and that was about 3 months ago. Is that the first time you ever met Roger?
Well, actually, no, he came to one of my shows. I also do shows. We actually met in Vegas, but that was at a different show. I do different shows. I also have like a talk show that I do at night. I like to talk to people and I like to listen. And I gave him one of my cards and I just show him different things that I tend to do, and also doing tattoos. And
now the talk show, we were able to get some of the talk show. That's a talk show where men call you and you talk dirty to them. Is that considered a talk show?
Whatever you want, sugar, whatever you want. So sometimes, men are complaining about what is going not right in the bedroom, if you catch my drift, if you're picking up what I'm throwing. My whole thing is when they're calling in, depending on what it is, I could put on a different type of act. And this particular time when Roger happened to call in, he was speaking of, all these pets and things of this nature. He just felt boxed in. And I was like, well, what's wrong? And he said, I don't like dogs. I'm tired of birds. I'm tired of everything, especially these dogs. And so I decided to, kind of put on a little show with him, kind of gave him a little fantasy about the pussycat dolls. And so to this day, he's a big fan of pussy. Cats, that is.
Yours, you mean yours. Yours specifically.
If you want to put it that way, sure. Yes. But it's all a fantasy.
Yeah, let's let the detective ask you a couple questions.
How you doing, sugar?
Do you have these?
How you doing, sugar?
Doing good. How are you?
Pretty good. All right. Now.
Yeah. Okay. Do you have these conversations with anybody else in the bike gang that he's involved with? Is that how we got hooked up with you?
Well, I mean, yeah, it's a word of mouth type of business. When I
Mhm.
pass out the cards, and which is my business cards. He tells someone, they tell someone, they get in contact with me, and this is how I stay relevant.
Can you give me an example of like what voice you used with him and like how did you meow? Like I want to kind of
Ooh, I
hear
think
like
you've been listening to some of my. Oh my goodness! So you know about the cats, right? With the meow.
yeah,
See, I'm trying to get the Eartha Kick thing going on. But I'm working on that. I was kind of sick a couple of days ago, so my voice is not right there. But sometimes I'll do like this high pitched voice, and then I do the little sultry little, the little claw, the with the cat, and it turns them on, sugar. Like,
sexy ASMR, right?
ooh, yeah, sugar.
That's kind
Let me let me see if I have one of my oh, you put me on the spot. Oh my goodness. See, I love this whole little thing right now. You really want to get me into show business. I could really entertain. Um Ooh, you know what I'm saying? So things like that. But it just kind of depends on, what they're looking for, what kind of mood they're in. Every client is different. Every listening ear is different.
Yeah, when
So
you
have to
said
be
you
a
do
good listener.
shows,
Yeah.
you mean you do personal one-on-one shows. You don't actually.
I do whatever you want, baby. Whatever you want. If you want a group thing, you want a solo thing, I can do that too. But I do better when it's solo.
Now, we've noticed, the detective showed me some receipts that Roger's given you over $12,000 in the last 3 months, and that did not include the piercing or
No.
any of these other conversations prior. Just $12,000. Are you blackmailing him? Why is he giving you
Ooh,
such money?
black. Be careful with the word black.
Yeah, okay. All right.
No, I have very contractual agreements, okay? I'm the very type of person, I'll take my business serious.
Right. So he's
Very
paying you. He's
serious.
paying you for sex.
He's paying for a good time, sugar. He's paying for a good time. If you want to put it that way, yes, why not?
Okay. Oh, good. So he is having sex with you.
do
Okay.
you
Well,
do
now
that
we're good.
voice, that kitty cat voice?
The kitty
in the
cat.
bedroom?
Meow. Yes, I do some.
That's what I was thinking.
I tried to do the dogging, what is it, the barking dog, but for some reason he just does not like dogs. I don't know why. He just does not like dogs. I can get my voice really, really deep, things of that nature, but it just for some reason it just doesn't click with him. So yeah.
How long have you been in this line of work? I mean, it looks like from your social media, it goes back years. I mean,
well, you know what?
Well known.
I was originally in LA. I tried to do my thing with the acting entertainment business, but I just kept having people who just want to talk to me, and I was listening, and then doing different impersonations and fantasies, and I moved it out to Vegas, and I also was almost about to do a residency where I was going to do a backup singer, but that didn't work. So I want to say about almost about 5 years now, about 5 years.
Has he ever come out to visit you? Like,
Uh,
or to come out to visit you, stay in Vegas with you?
Ooh,
Or has
so
it
now we're
always
getting a little
been-
spicy.
Or has
Yes, he
it
has.
been at his?
Okay.
Has it been at his house mostly?
Well, you know what? There's hotels in Vegas. Whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. You understand what I'm saying, sugar? So we try not to do the house thing. We try to do the hotel thing. So the Bellagio, things of that nature. He's
All right,
paying for it. Why not?
Well, thank you. We're gonna
I
bring you
like
back. We'll bring you back in a few
I like
minutes,
you
okay?
too,
Thank
sugar.
you.
Now, Scove, if you want to get in on it, you can have my number as well. I got my business
Okay.
cards.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sugar.
All right. So now we know he's paying for sex. Okay, but he's getting sex there. He's having an affair.
Super talented, by the way. Like,
we know that. Yeah, we don't know about Roberta. But let me get Regina back out here for a second, because I think there's something going on there. Okay, so first of all, Regina, I did do a little background why you were told us about the dog, psychic dog stuff, and all that sort of stuff. Yeah,
Yes,
and we realized that you also do phone sex. to make a living. It's kind of interesting how that didn't come up, but when we did research on
Okay.
Miss Brown, Spicy Brown, we realized that you know Spicy, Spicy Brown, and
Yes.
yeah. So I'm just kind of
Um,
curious, and we also found out that you don't. There's no record of you ever reading anybody's thoughts like dogs. So you're making up stories to feed your friend
Oh, okay.
that he's having an affair. And you do phone sex, and Spicy. So do you know he's getting it on with Spicy? So you're trying to alert her. What's really going on there?
Right. So, based on the current allegations that I have just heard through my ears, I would like to rebuttal, if you don't mind. I do know Spicy Brown. I will not, deny that fact. There was a time before I joined the church in which I was quite sinful. And in the, what is the best way to put this? I used to be with her.
I see. With Roberta.
Before I came to my senses, right?
You was with Spicy?
Lord.
You're saying you were with Spicy or Roberta?
With Spicy. Yes, Miss Brown. We were very close at one time.
All right.
And she was better than you, which, especially with the pussycat voice I heard.
Well, so I don't consider myself a phone sex. I don't do that. That is unholy. I am an intimacy counselor. It has a lot to do with, my psychic abilities and my gifts. So I like to believe that I am assisting.
So do you think you're secretly in love with Roberta? Is that why you're hanging out with her all the time? Because obviously you're a lesbian because you hooked up with Spicy.
Oh, that is a sinful. Oh my goodness, what a word.
You spent a lot of time with her, I've just noticed, and you're trying to get her to break up with her husband. It's just kind of throwing that out there.
One could make that inference. But that is not the case.
So you never had a phone call with Roger? Never had a sexy phone call?
Oh, no. I have no interest in men with piercings in their genitals at all.
Or men with piercings?
Yes.
Both.
Or just men in general?
Men. Yes, that's what we...
But I'm working on it still. I am being very forthcoming with where I'm at in my spiritual journey. I'm working on it, but I have not personally had such conversations with Roger. I did reconnect with Miss Brown a few weeks ago. I was at a coffee shop and she was doing a spirited show there. Sometimes she does it for charity. And we ran into one another and it was quite awkward. And she asked me about Roger. And that's honestly, I didn't know that she was going to be on the show. I would have brought it up sooner.
PETA, right? She went to the PETA fundraiser event?
Yes. Of which I was a speaker, of course.
How long have you been jealous of Bobby? Because we all know Bobby's baking Roberta's muffin. So,
well,
you're eating her muffin.
They have allegedly spent a lot of alone time together. That doesn't bother me.
Okay.
So,
okay.
It's not really hot.
I think, you know what? I think what we should do is let's get Bobby out here right now. And let's get Roberta out here right now. Okay. And so if we can have you both come back out here, Roberta and Bobby. Okay. I'm going to be leaving in just a second, but I just want to set something up for you. Secretly, Bobby, we know that you, Roberta, and you are probably doing the nasty, which is pissing off Regina, who actually really is a lesbian and was spending all this time with you at the church because she wants to be with you because she was once with another woman. So I'm going to let the three of you talk it out. Me and the detective are going to go do some research. Okay?
Well, first of all, Bobby, you and I, twinning. Alyssa, Regina, you would not do that. You would not.
I know. I used to go by my middle name. I did not confirm such alleged accounts. And of course, none of what he just said is true. I don't know why he is placing such lies. He should repent, in my opinion.
I thought you gave up that name, Alyssa. I thought that was the name you repented to.
It was my
Bobby and I
sinful.
gave you this name.
Yes. Can you work on not saying that name again? Regina? Say Regina 5
apologize.
times.
Regina. It's hard because my last name is Vagina, okay? It's hard. It's pronounced the correct way, but it's the same word. It's a very popular part, you know? Sorry.
Did you tell on us?
No, of course not. You are my brother and sister in Christ. I could never do such things.
It's okay, you guys. I acquired this from the detective. So we have evidence now.
What is that?
Yeah, what is?
It's her baton. She wanted to baton me, she said, and so I stole it.
Are you cheating on me too, Bobby?
Wait, shh. No, I'm not cheating on
Roberta.
So bad enough I find out that my husband is cheating on me, and I'm hearing that. Oh, Regina, I don't know. I heard things that you knew somebody that my husband might be with.
I do know Spicy. I do. We used to be really good friends. And honestly, I didn't know that she is who was wrapped up with Roger. I didn't know she was going to be on the show. I just wasn't sure. But I guess we know now.
You do know that's
Spicy.
why Bobby invited me to the poetry slam. We were following them.
Okay, thank you, three. I'm going to have to move on. I've got to bring out Roger and Spicy. I'd like to come back on with them. And let's also bring in, I think, Stephen, because Lindsay was able to give me some more information. So, Stephen, we understand you
Not
are
guilty.
Yeah, Stephen, we understand that you're the one who owns the sex phone call company, and you know Spicy, and you're the one, along with apparently we know Regina, who used to be Alyssa when she used to be only sex, and she's trying to get out of that trade now. So I'm just kind of understanding. So did you introduce your bike buddy, since you've been doing this for a year, to Spicy, or give him a phone number to call Spicy when you thought he was having problems at home? I want to know how that relationship with Spicy started. Can you talk to me about that? Because we know that, Roger, you're having sex with Spicy.
Oh, yeah.
No, he's not
No, he's not what?
having sex with Spicy.
Oh, then who's he having sex with? Because apparently there's been $12,000 that's been given to Spicy from Roger.
Well, Roger, pal, tell him that's not true. I mean, if it was true, he wouldn't have the piercing that he has. And
I found this money in Roger's locker. With a
Do I
note.
need to send in an invoice? Because I'm a little short, if you catch my drift.
all right, Roger.
I
Pal,
mean, if there's any, thing I could say, I'm running out of money. Actually, I don't have any more money. So it's
Roger.
maybe
Roger.
maybe I could get you next time. You know what I mean?
Roger, you know what this is, don't you?
Yes.
I'll tell you right now, sugar, you can assume the position. Assume the position right now. Assume the position.
There's people here.
I'm sorry, it's going to get a little X-rated right now.
But the people,
Come on,
the people.
let's go. There we go.
Okay.
We already got this right now.
Roger, don't.
We're already getting it going. Come on now. 1, 2.
Oh God!
Oh my God. Okay. All right. All right. So, Stephen, while
back
she's
up.
doing that, we understand that you are the one who got Roger to pay her money and extort money. And we think that you're actually in love with Spicy. And you and Spicy are working in cahoots, which is why you did the club. And that's why you said if you want to be in the club, you need to have a piercing. And then you charge him for the piercing. So I'm beginning to think you and Spicy are working together to extort and get money out of poor
Well,
Roger.
first of all, Kent, I never charged Roger for the piercing. We just took a potato, froze the, and jammed a pencil through, and did it the old-fashioned way. Spicy, I've known Spicy for a while now, but are we in cahoots together? No.
Well, you're withholding some money because apparently he gave you more money than you gave Spicy. Did you know that, Spicy? That he paid Roger more money? I mean, Roger paid him more money than he gave back to you, which is supposed to go totally to you. Did you know that?
Exactly. So it looks like, I got an extra tool that I can spare on you, Stephen, as well as a laxative to go ahead and clean you out. It seems as though that my invoice is kind of coming up short right now.
Well,
you know what
the
I'm
thing
saying?
Is,
what?
You forget I'm paid a fee, a finder's fee. I take my finder's fee. Oh, yes.
Oh, no,
Yes,
sugar.
yes,
We don't
yes.
do that. Oh, no. You're going to make me take it back to my Pam Grier days. We don't do that. Roger?
We also know that like Stephen does not
Roger?
motorcycle. Roger rides it.
Roger?
Stephen sits.
You already know what I'm about to do.
Oh, my.
It's time again.
I don't have any more money. Oh no.
No.
Okay, we can't
I'll send
watch
it over.
this again.
God.
Let's go.
Okay. All right. Thank you, guys. Go ahead and take that to another room. We can't do that on the air. Thank you. Thanks, all of you. Okay. We're going to bring Roberta out here for a second. Roberta. Okay. So Roberta, we would like you to meet Spicy. So Spicy, if you want to come back out here. Roger's into fetishes. And he likes dominatrix. We found out Spicy's a dominatrix, and she's doing all sorts of fun tricks.
With my money. My money.
It could be your money, but let's bring Spicy out here right now, and then the detective and I are going to take a quick break so you two ladies can have it out with each other.
I'm gonna throw up.
Okay, Spicy, can you come back out, Spicy? Okay, I don't know what's happening with Spicy's camera.
Typical harlot.
Spicy.
Won't face the music. My
Let's see.
money. I'm cutting off my husband. I'm cutting off Bobby. I'm cutting off Regina. I'm cutting everybody off. Everybody's using my money.
Did you meet Bobby before the church, Roberta?
Yes, I did.
Where did you
know what? Yes, I did.
Where did you meet him?
Everybody's using my money.
Where'd you meet him, Roberta?
I ran a business, a different kind of business, but I repented. Oh, there she is, the harlot.
Oh, good.
I'm
All right.
sorry.
Let's
I
let
have
these two
some things
try.
to take care of.
Yeah, this is the woman who's having dominatrix sex with your husband. I'll let
Taking
you
my
two
money.
talk for a second. Let's take a break, detective.
Woo!
My money. That is my money. That you are taking.
I'm sorry, sugar. You have to slow down for me. What was that?
It's my husband. Roger is my husband.
Good for you. Good for you. Good for you, sugar. Good for you.
For me, you are taking my money, and my best friend is taking my money, and Bobby is taking my money. Therefore, it all comes back to you. And
Well, you know what? Listen, I have free love to go around. If you want some of my services too to keep it spicy in the bed, you know what? I can help you with that as well.
no,
I can help with that as well.
I've already
Especially when it, I'm sorry, say that again, dear.
I had your hair. That's the hair that was in my muffins.
Oh, this right here, this baby right here.
Yes, I gave Roger one of my muffins, and he went like this, and there was a long piece of hair that came out of my muffin.
Oh, that's not mine. Mine is curly.
Oh, can we bring Bobby in for a second?
Ooh, I get more services right now. This is
Bobby,
what I love.
you know Spicy.
Yeah.
I don't think Roberta knew you knew Spicy, but you were the one who was finding out how to get access to her money also because you and Spicy knew each other, didn't you, Bobby? Why don't you talk to Roberta about how you and Spicy all knew each other and how you met and how you both prey on rich white women.
I'm tired of all of you. I'm tired of all of you. Bobby,
Well, if
you
you can't
too?
beat them, join them.
Yeah.
You too? What happened to I am like a reformed jelly donut. No, the jelly roll guy. That prison reformed me. Yes, that's right. Did you know Bobby was in prison? And I was
Oh, yes, I did know that. Him and I were in business together afterwards. He was kind of almost like my little pimp.
Yeah. Hey, I think hey, I stole this from the detective.
Oh my
Oh man, I can use that.
Yeah.
Wait, show that again. I can use that because you know what I was using this right here.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
very
Bobby,
powerful.
what did you do with my $50,000?
Oh, I donated it to the church.
Oh.
Okay, I think we've had a lot
To
of
the church.
I think the detective and myself will come back with everybody. Please come on into the room for the big finale here. I think we've
in my
realized
and it is wet. Why is this wet?
Bobby.
Well, I'll take the fifth on that. The Fifth Amendment.
Well, we found out that Stephen and Bobby and your good old friend Spicy all worked together to con money out of nice, rich Roberta. You got it coming on both sides of you. And they took Roger's money too. So Roger, your bank account's quite small now. You both were taken by these people, and just poor Regina got caught in the middle of the whole thing. She didn't have anything to do with anything other than she fell in love with Roberta, and so maybe that will work out for you, Roberta. Maybe
Allegedly.
Yeah, well, we know that you had a thing going with Spicy.
You too, Regina? You've betrayed me also?
She used to work with Spicy. She does phone sex, so she's still a little involved.
Small world.
But she didn't have anything to do with the con game, okay? So I think this has been a great show, a great 1 hour show. This has been Cheaters. And that's our show. Okay, thank you guys for watching at home. We got a lot of views, so a lot of people were watching this today, which is fantastic. Let's introduce the cast, starting with Lindsay, our detective.
Thanks for watching. And no, Bobby, I will not call you.
And Alyssa, who is Regina, who had some dark secrets.
Thank y'all for coming. Appreciate it.
And of course, Bobby always has secrets.
Thanks for watching.
And Roberta, the poor, poor woman, taken again.
My destiny. Thank you all. I hope you enjoyed it.
Well, Stephen, welcome to the first show, you con man.
Well, thank you. It was a lot of fun. So I appreciate people coming and watching.
And of course, never seen Rashida looking better.
How y'all doing, sugar? Glad you guys came to the show. No, seriously, thank you guys.
And Roger, taken for so much money, and you're going to need to walk a little differently tomorrow.
That's right. Thank you for watching.
All right, everybody, wave goodbye. You guys all stay with me. We'll talk about the show, and we'll be back in 4 weeks with a brand new show. Don't know what it is, but it's going to be great.